Hi, she's back again. Fit with Britt coming back to back with these videos for y'all now. Are you ready? What's up, everybody? Probably at work. It is Monday, right? It's 12 o'clock. So I'm enjoying my free time, okay? Since I have some time today, I decided I'll do another video on things to pay attention to while you're dating. Basically, how to vet and qualify men or women. It could be the same, or vice versa. So I have a few things, that I think is pretty good to can y'all hear me? I don't even have my microphone hooked up. But should I go get it? Uh I guess y'all can hear me. Tell me, can y'all hear me? Or do I need to get my mic before I get started? So the first thing, I'm in my bed, y'all chilling. The first talk about is, well, I'm just gonna, hi friend, why you not at work? What are you doing, Mickey? Good morning, boo. Hey, Scorpio. Okay, so these things, they can like help you choose a good partner, or honestly, it can be friends too, or just vetting anybody in your life. This is stuff you got to pay attention to, so you can get a feel of a person. It's your off day. It's my off day too. I had to go to the dentist. I went to the dentist this morning and I came at the wrong time. She like, your appointment ain't till later. I'm like, I got it confused. I need to start anyway making notes on my appointments. I'll be forgetting. So anyway, so a few things to pay attention to. I just finished your walking place workout. Aw, thank you for working out with me. Thank you. You making my heart melt, bro. That workout was so fun. I feel like I was dancing in the club to my Britney Spears, baby. I love me some pop now. Okay, so the first thing you need to not work on. First thing you need to pay attention to is like how someone approaches you for the first time. So it depends on like how they coming at you. Hey, baby, what's your name? Hey, what's your number? Like, pay attention to their demeanor and the way they coming up on you and talking to you and approaching you to even try to pursue you. Yes, it was fun. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for working out with me. And let me know how you like it. And if you starting to see any results, let me know. But this is what I do it for y'all. Okay. The second one, the first one was how do they approach you? Because you don't want nobody approaching you crazy and disrespectful, because that's not okay. That's not cute. It's not funny. So you kind of got to be like straightforward and really paying attention. Because sometimes people try their little pickup lines, and sometimes the pickup lines be corny. Sometimes the pickup lines be disrespectful. And that's when you nip it in the bud and let them know to come correct or don't come at all. Okay, the next one you need to pay attention to is actions. Pay attention to a person's actions and not their words, because actions speak louder than words. And especially like in the beginning, because in the beginning you meeting someone's representatives. You They not gonna come out the gate just being a full 100% self. It takes time to really get to know somebody. So pay attention to their actions. The next one is pay attention to their character and how they live and their job or whatever they do for a living. Because sometimes, like, people will tell you they do one thing, and then you look up, they get all this time on their hands. It's like, why you ain't at work today? Like, that happened to me before. It's like, you sure you got a job? Like, what? What you say you do for a living again? Because you got to ask questions, and that's part of dating too. You got to ask hard questions. Uh, a lot of people go wrong. Sasha, excuse me. Sasha, move, cat. Scoot over. All right. A lot of people go wrong because they don't ask. She's spoiled. She want me to pet her. They don't ask questions. And so scoot over, ma'am. Thank you. Sorry, you guys. My child is in the way. We go wrong because we don't ask enough questions, or we let little stuff slide, let red flags slide. Right? The in between jobs is a huge red flag. Run. Because if they got all this time on their hands and they all up your behind, that's a red flag. Because why are you not at work chasing your career and pursuing your dreams and goals? Why are you not setting yourself up? If you should be already set up though in the first place. Okay, next is how the person treats and talks about others. So when you like out with people or on a date with somebody, pay attention to how they talking to the waiter or how they treating the the staff or how they treat and talk to others. Like if they talk, pay attention to how they talk about their own family and their own friends. And I'm not gonna get y'all know I'm long with it. I get carried away. I'm gonna stick to the subject. But like when you on dates and stuff or out with friends too, pay attention to how they if they tip the waitress or stuff like that, because that shows a lot about the person's character. I had a friend, she used to always nitpick something wrong with her food and always trying to get discounts and always trying to get something for free or for the low ball. Poor character. If it, and there be nothing wrong with our food, she'll find something wrong with it. So pay attention to that. Next is oh, I said how they treat and talk about others. Yeah, if you it's a person that talk about people too, like always gossiping or like in public. Ugh, look at her shoes. Ugh, look at him. Ugh, she fat. Ugh. Like pay attention to that. That stuff is a huge turn off, and it's not cute and it's not funny. Next is listen closely to the ex-wives and baby mama stories. If they bring it up to you, if you get on that level, listen closely and pay attention when they talk about their past. Um, and that's all I can say about that. Just pay attention. So, okay, next is morals, integrity, maturity, and being respectful. So make sure the person have morals that's aligned with yours. Person have good integrity, have maturity, and a person is all the way respectful. The next one is things to look out for. Um, how they talk to and how they treat you. So, you know, pay attention to how somebody treating you. Hey sis, welcome to my video. I'm in the bed chilling. Pay attention to how they talk to you and how they treat you. Make sure that they always treat you like that all the time because you set the tone in the beginning of the relationship. And if you start seeing them slipping, because sometimes people get comfortable, you got to check them. You got to check them and like, what's going on with this? You never act like this. Don't treat me like that. Don't talk to me like that. You got to nip stuff in the bud fast because if you don't, they going to catch on to that and they going to start doing their own little thing, what they want to do with you. I got you live. Yes. Oh, sis. It's my girl. So, okay. Another thing pay attention to is do he make plans and dates on your own? I mean on his own for you. If you gotta beg at him and ask him and keep on throwing hints and asking, that's not good. Like because he supposed to be the one planning stuff. And if he all like confused, well, what you want to do? What you want to do? You the man. You supposed to be in control. I told you the things I like. So now what are you gonna do about it? What are we doing next? You don't supposed to be asking him. So you got to pay attention to if he is an action taker and if he set up stuff on his own. Okay, next thing to look out for And to don't tolerate being a texting buddy all day. Cause oh my God, I done had guys, what you do me to death. What you doing to death? What you doing? What you doing? 2 minutes hours later, what you doing? I'll be like, the same thing I was doing an hour ago. Don't keep asking me what you doing. That's so irritating. I hate when people do that. Don't what you doing me to death. Do not text. Don't be I'm not no texting buddy. If you want to see me, we could plan something to set something up, but don't be keep texting me, talk about some what you doing. That's so aggravating to me. So aggravating. Oh my God. Another thing to pay attention to is his upbringing, his background. You got to ask them questions, y'all. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You got to ask them. How was your childhood? Where did you grow up with? Who raised you? How was it growing up in your household? You got to ask. And I'm not saying you got to drill them like it's an interview. But as time progresses, you get to know people and you can see through somebody's behaviors and actions. And they will tell you. If you ask them, they will tell you. And then that's when you start putting two and two together. And if he start telling you all these crazy stories about how he his mama left him on the corner and his daddy beat him to death, and his mama was out prostituting and all type of stuff, that means he got a lot of childhood trauma in his upbringing. And if he haven't healed from that, you trouble. You might be in trouble. And so you gotta ask about the background and that upbringing. And pay attention to his goals and his plans and his future. Like somebody who intentional and that got their life going in the right direction, they always got goals and plans and stuff for their future. They not sitting up just playing, living life just to be living. Some people who just live their life and don't have no type of plans or no intentions on nothing in life or no purpose or no nothing. Some guy or a lot of guys, they have plans. And you have to pay attention though. Is he working towards the plan or is he just talking to hook you and reel you in? So, okay, another one to look out for is how he talks about women, like his mother or his sisters or aunties or something. Like, do he refer to women like as hoes, tricks, or bitchs? Like, pay attention to how he refer to women and how he talk about women, because that can show you how he feel about women and how he gonna treat you too. And then how he talk about his mama, especially the mama, especially the mama. You really want to ask a lot of questions about him and his mama because, hey, Bella, I had too much purpose to be with someone. Okay, we done work too hard, sis. That's the thing about self-love. When you really do the work, you ain't gonna mess with them clowns anyway. Ain't that right? Because you already know you like, boy, bye. Call me when you got it together. But yeah, pay attention to him, his relationship with his moms. Oh yeah, female too. Anybody on my timeline when they be like females be this and bees be like, I automatically delete them. I'm like, wow. So you refer to us as bitchs? You don't respect women. We gotta read between the lines and stop laughing and thinking stuff so cute. Everything ain't cute and funny. It's funny until doomsday come and he calling you out your name and dragging you down the street by your hair. Then it ain't funny no more. But he was showing you all the signs and he was telling you in subtle ways on how he feel about women, but you was sitting there laughing, keying with him, not paying attention. I hate that word. Yes, female. That's to sound like kitty. Like, how old are you? Referring to a woman as a female. Excuse me? That's disrespectful. Like, no, disrespect will not be tolerated over here. So yeah, pay attention to how he talk about other women, like mama, sister, auntie, and all that. And then another thing you need to pay attention to is, was there any male figures around him that was masculine, good examples, like a father, an uncle, a brother, a big cousin, or somebody who was around to show him. But sometimes though, I ain't gonna lie, because I've seen men come from like a single mother, like a single mother raised him, and he will turn out to be a good man because he's seen his mama struggling and he's seen his mama crying and hurting, and she probably raised him to don't you ever be like your daddy. So that's the thing too, because I know some people that's with me and like that. So I think it just depends on the man and his character. I am a lady. Okay, a lady for sure. So I think you're not right, female. That just sound kitty to me. Like that means to me you sound young minded. Like how old are you? Talk about females. Bees this and bees that. I be like, that instantly let me know you young minded. You a kid. Get away from me. And then another thing too, pay attention to who raised him. Who raised this young man? You gotta ask those questions like who you grew up in a household with, who raised you. And he gonna tell you. And then you can figure out this is how you really vet men though. This is how you do it. And it's not to say just because a man come from a two-parent household that he gonna be perfect. That's not true either. Cause sometimes they come out jacked up too. So it just depends on the character, and you got to spend that time with them and ask them questions and pay attention to how he moves to really fill him out. So I'm not saying just because somebody come from a two-parent household that they just get a pass. Cause you still got to screen them too. You got to screen everybody over here. What must I say? She says some of them will get angry for requiring better treatment. I never regret for good treatment. Right. Princess treatment only. Okay. You can't get mad at that. That's the thing, though, girl. It's treacherous out here in these streets. That's why I'm making this video to help women, and because I'm learning as I go too. I've been dating for some years now, so okay. What was the next one? Oh yeah, pay attention. Ask who raised him, who who helped raise him up to the man that he is, and pay attention to his friends and his circle. This is a big mistake I did back in my day, of course. Um, Paying attention to his friends can really tell you a lot about somebody too. Because like attract like, birds of a feather flock together. So if you around a bunch of deadbeat men who beating on a woman and taking her car and cheating on her with her sister and doing all this type of stuff, something in you is like that too, because anybody with some integrity and morals and the mind of their own not gonna hang around men like that. A real man won't even be around men that don't take care of their kids either. They don't even like men like that. So pay attention to a man's circle. And if he bragging about how his friend did X, Y, and Z to a woman, or if he bragging about how his friends did bad stuff, that says a lot about a person. That says a lot about him, your man, or your future man you about to date, because he about to take you through hell too, and you gonna be just like his friend girlfriend. If you sit there laughing, thinking it's funny, like it can't happen to you. Because, okay, young women need to also understand that you have stewardship over your decision in your body. Yes! Woo! I wish I knew that back in the day, girl. I'll tell you. Men are quick to say, let's have a baby, but they don't say, let's build a life together. I almost got trapped, girl, but I knew better. I always said, no ring, no baby. That was my standard. And I tried, my boyfriend trying to trap me for years. I ain't fall for it, though, because I knew better. Um, you would be a good mama. We should have a baby. We can have a cute baby. Yeah, we gonna have a cute broke baby because we broke and we ain't got our life together. Now, why would we have a baby? That's why you should say. When I was young, in my early 20s, I was saying that. I knew better. You wouldn't about to trap me. If we ain't got it together now, I wasn't about to take that risk. I wasn't taking that risk. I'm not judging no woman who have a child, and who had to get their life together. I'm not judging y'all, but I knew. I'm like, no. I'm like, uh-uh. And then sometimes Guys will, that's my standard too. Yes, sis. Sometimes guys will see your worth before you can. And they can see that you a good woman before you can. I'm telling you. And they'll try to lock it down and trap it. What you say, Bella? Trap it down, give you a baby, and won't give you a ring and a heartbeat. No. And then just because you get married, that's not enough either. You got to make sure he a good person. God forbid if the marriage don't work, because if he not a good person, he gonna say f you and that baby after that marriage. So if he a good person, he still gonna make sure you and the baby straight, even though y'all ain't on good terms. But that's why you got to be careful who you lay down with and who you have kids with. That stuff serious. I don't take that lightly, and I don't take it as a joke. This guy I was just talking to on the phone last night. He was asking me about why I ain't got no kids. I'm like, cause I'm not married. He like, oh, okay, that's what's up. All right. And I'm like, it's not that I'm bragging or flexing, but I'm just particular. That's serious. This other guy asked me that too. He like, dang, you ain't playing. I'm like, no, I'm not. You don't play like that with no child or with no man or with my own life. This is my life we talking about. He like, dang, I never heard a woman talk like that. I'm like, well, I don't know what type of women you're around, but I don't. Mm-mm, no. Okay, it's funny how this guy. Let's see, Bella. This guy, mother told me I was trying to trap him. I asked her, why would I trap a poor man? His podcast was trying to trap me. They will. They will. And when they see you not budging, they resent you. Because they knew that was the only way. They think they was gonna have a connection with you for life. But that don't work. You gotta be smarter than that. You better get some birth control, some protection, put on 3 condoms, take 20 Plan B pills. You better do something. I don't know. Just playing. Don't take 20 Plan B pills, y'all. I'm just joking. But you gotta do something. Nah. To protect yourself. If you don't, ooh ee. Ooh ee. Okay, the next one I got is where I leave off at. Oh, okay. I left off at pay attention to his friends and his circle. Okay, and then mannerisms and behaviors is next. So his mannerisms, how he carry himself, and his behaviors. Pay attention to that. And then the last one is pay attention to if he is respectable. And that'll sum it up on the type of man you're dealing with or woman you're dealing with. It can go both ways. So yeah, and the less talking you do and the more listening you do, the more you can find out about somebody when you dating them. So yes, y'all, what y'all doing? That's it for my video. I think I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can add. Oh, I got some more on my list. Hold on. Oh, and these a few things for women don't do when you first meeting somebody and to pay attention to. This is things that I used to make a mistake and mess up and go wrong. Number one is don't be so goofy and giggly immediately, because sometimes they could take your goofiness for like you being naive or you being stupid. So like, yeah, I'm silly though. I am a jokester, but I'll be serious. I'm not drill sergeant serious, but I'm like making sure that he's intentional in the beginning. So don't be so goofy and dingy and giggly in the beginning, like when you first talking to him. You got to be on your game and be quiet and listen and ask serious questions. And when you get to know him more, okay, then maybe you can be a little goofy. Make sure he ain't moist. Exactly. What my sister Bella said, a lot of men be talking big stuff about their baby mamas, but they chose, I don't know, play with serious. Right. Okay, wait. A lot of men talk big crap about their baby mamas, but they made those women baby mamas. Right. They be hating their baby mamas. So I'll be like, ooh. Same with the baby daddies. And then they have more kids with them. That's another story. You ain't learned the first 3 times? You had all the kids and then you had 3 more? Okay. The next one for women is don't be so available. Don't give so much time, energy, and love right away. I know sometimes you ready to be in love and you ready to have a relationship, but don't be so available and giving that away right away off the bat. Next one for women, keep your standards, self-worth, and boundaries high. I always preach that and I will keep preaching that. The next one is stay in your femininity, let him lead and take action. Don't be trying to regulate the date. Don't be trying to pull his chair. Don't be trying to pull up in the valet and drive him. Don't be trying to book the event. Don't be trying to pay for the event. Sit back and be a lady and let him lead and let him court you. Okay? Let him date you. Let him date you. He asked you out because he want to get to know you, ladies. Okay, next. Okay, no texting buddies all day. I said that already. And then the next one I have last is be a good listener. Really listen and pay attention and put 2 and 2 together. Because you can find out a lot about somebody I'm telling you, if you're not getting drunk and just all caught up on trying to trap him and fall in love, if you really pay attention and listen, you could put it together and figure him out. Easy. I can't stand when a man say, well, pretty bad. Oh, sis. That's it for my video, y'all. So now we can start the chat. Now, let's talk that talk. I can't stand when a man says, we will make a pretty baby. Fool, I look like my parents again. The baby gonna be pretty, all right, because it's gonna look just like me. That's what I'm gonna tell her. And then as far as the baby mama thing, what you said about that? What was I about to say? Oh, I forgot one. My girl Catch 22. I almost called your real name out, sis. Sorry. Catch 22. Um, like they tell us women, you should have chose better complaining about their baby mamas. Literally. Somebody told me that about one of my ex-boyfriends. I told him like, this is one of my guy friends. I'm like, boy, shut up. I was a teenager when I got with him. Are you serious? Shut the hell up. Don't do that. Because don't nobody come out the hatch knowing everything. So life is a lesson you live and you learn. The Virgo analyze. And see, me too, sis. You know, we the Virgo gang. I analyze, but what I used to, um, what's the word? I used to see the good in people. Like I was never dumb, but I would analyze and put stuff together and still be having my own little positive thoughts, even though that ain't what it was. You know what I mean? She said, looking like me and your funny looking self. Bella, you is crazy. For real. Yeah, it's a no. My baby gonna be cute because it look like me. Duh. Why wouldn't it be cute? And then my thing be, it's more to like. I mean, it's more to having a baby than just having a baby for the looks of the child. Like, cause it's I've been told that too. Um, he used to be like, we'll have a pretty kid. Our kid to be so pretty. I used to be like, we gonna have a pretty broke baby. That baby gonna be broke as hell, just like we broke as hell. Are you serious? A baby should be the last thing on your mind. I'm trying to get some money, get my life together. Come on now. You want to bring a baby in the midst of this brokenness we got together? We broke. Heck no. These girls be. Mm-mm. So I'll be telling. That's why I like to make this stuff to talk about it, so that young women can, try to make a good choice. And then don't be getting pregnant and getting all them abortions either, because you mess your body up too. Getting all them abortions and abortion pills and all that stuff. Because when it's time for you to get married and settle down and have kids for real, you probably got some issues going on up in there because of all the procedures that's done. That happened a lot. And then women would be hurt and devastated, but they kept doing stuff raw and kept taking life as a joke instead of just using proper protection. I ain't saying you got to be abstinent and holy, because young folks ain't doing it. But just protect yourself. If you're gonna be getting it cracking, protect yourself. It's true, man. Like the drama too. Wait, what? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta go back to Catch 22. Having a child is a full life serious thing, and you will never sleep the same as that. Yeah, ain't no joke. I told this guy that I was like, I don't play like that with my life. Like I'm not a selfish person like that. I do want to have a kid, but I'm not just about to have a kid with anybody. You have to be my husband, and you have to be a good husband. He was like, damn. I was like, I'm for real. Like, I'm like, I just told the guy last time, I was like, that's rude for y'all to keep asking me about why I don't have children. I'm like, what if, how you know I don't have no type of fertility issues? Why do you men feel comfortable to just ask a woman all about her ovaries and her vagina? That's rude. That's rude as hell. What if a woman lost a child or something? You can't be, so why you ain't got kids? Dang. So you how old again? You ain't got no kids? No. That's not right. That's rude. It's very insensitive and it's very rude. You can really trigger and hurt a woman doing it because you don't know her background and you don't know what she's been through. Maybe that woman want kids and she can't carry a kid. You don't know. Don't be just asking people that or judging a woman because she don't got kids. You don't know her story. It's true, man. Oh, I read 30. One of my high school classmates died from having an abortion. She was 34. In college? Yeah, she had to be in college. Damn. Start getting reproducing game, so don't take your time. Thank you, my big sis. That's my girl. I want to come visit you. You are one of the women I really trust. Like I be feeling like, I left the group and the whole uh level up shebang. I left. But you, it's something about you, Catch 22. I don't know. I feel like I know you, sis. Seriously. But what was I about to say? Damn. Oh, okay. So at 34. Oh no, at 34 she was too old to have an abortion. Really? It's an age limit on abortion? Dang. I will definitely come visit you, sis. I love her. I feel a vibe with you. Definitely. Well, I'll ask if she have children. It's not important to me. Why? Right away. Wait. Well, I'll ask if she have children. No, I'm not saying don't ask, but don't antagonize me on why I don't have children. That's what I mean. They be like, so why? Like they want you to give a whole story on why you ain't got no kids to them. It's like, dang, maybe I ain't ready. Maybe I ain't married. Maybe I don't want none. You don't know. How you know? You trying to judge me to see if with the number of children I got? Cause y'all been listening to too much Kevin Samuel. They think you useless if a woman had kids. Okay, so back to you, Bella. So this girl I went to high school with in ninth grade, y'all. Ninth grade. We was 13, 14. I think that's how ninth graders is. 13 and 14. She had an abortion. She was like 7 months pregnant. She died. She died. She had um a late abortion at the last minute because she was scared. She didn't want her parents to find out she was doing a do. And the girl got pregnant and she passed away. That's so sad. You can die from that. That stuff is scary, man. Yeah, that girl, she had a whole life to live. Only in ninth grade. That's horrifying. Kitten Hill. That cracked me up when they say Kitten Hills. I love when they say that. It's so funny. And I feel sorry for the women who really believe in him. I'll be like, this is why we need to not be addicted and attracted to broken hurtfulness. And I think she went to some illegal thing because I don't even think you can do that at that age unless your parents consent it. But that was a long time ago, sis, and I don't really remember the full story. But I didn't know the girl, but I do know the girl passed away. from an abortion. So I don't want to get the story all twisted and turned, but that girl passed away. Rest in peace to her. She had a whole life ahead of her. But yeah, back to Kitten Hills Samuel. A lot of women, I think women need to find my channel because if you got self worth and self esteem and confidence, you're not gonna be believing that stuff he teach. A lot of stuff he say is true though, but a lot of stuff is just I think like he like come off like he trying to humiliate women because I noticed with some women when they make good points, like he would cut them off and he'd like switch the subject or he'd try to say he'd deflect and say, "Well, what's your age or how many kids you got?" So when she give the age, he'd either say she too old or he'd say, "Oh, well, you got that many kids, that's why," or something like that. So I noticed that about him, and I think that he got some issues from within too because instead of trying to help women the proper way, he like the way he talked down to them. He talked to them like they nothing. And a lot of the women they believe it, and I'll be just like, how do y'all believe this stuff, girl? Do you know how many women get married that got kids by different men, and women that's different ages that's get married and have good men? You can't believe that. I know women like that in real life, y'all. Sweetwater fun boy. He is mad that he can't pay his $200 back to child support. Girl, I don't know what's up with that man, but I think it's sad though because look, Catch 22, he got a big following. So I'm logical. I be thinking on stuff. I be thinking like, so if a lot of people like me and watch and follow him, that's gonna make it harder for women to date because if they believe in him word by word, and if the women is watching like women, other women influencers that's trying to get over on men, and the men trying to get over on women, how are we going to come together? How are we going to come together and have healthy relationships if we both coming in at a war? You know what I mean? Like we both at a protect ourselves type of thing, and we both trying to see what we can get from one another. How is that going to work? How? He come from a single parent home. He hates his mother. Yeah, I can tell he got some issues with women or something because the way he be going in, and the women be. The sad thing about women, a lot of us black women, we so numb and used to hurt that we think it's normal. These women go calling him, wanting to get clowned. If you know somebody do clowning you for a living, why would you want to call somebody to clown you? Because you numb and you used to hurt, or you want that validation from him because he an image consultant, whatever that means. Like a fake Farnsworth Bentley. What's an image consultant? A personal assistant? I don't know. He give me Farnsworth Bentley vibes, like a flunky vibes. I don't understand why women care so much about his opinion. I don't know either, because they don't have the self love and self worth within themselves, and they need that validation from a man. And they be like, yeah, he said I need to do this, I need to do that, and like, yeah, a lot of stuff is true. He say though, like you can't look a certain way. I mean, you can't be looking a hot ratchet mess, and you do need to look. You know, you need to look the part to get a certain type of man. Absolutely, that's true. What he say, but his delivery, he be like, "Ma'am, you are overweight. Ma'am, you need to lose 100 pounds." I be like, "Ooh, these women." Yeah, it is a division, sis, and that's what I'm noticing with the women groups and the men groups. How are we gonna come together? That's why I left them groups. I left. It's a scammy scam game. He trying to scam her. She trying to scam him. How are we getting anywhere doing that? Where are we? What are we getting to? The bottom of nothing. He do got some good points, sis, but he will have these lost women thinking that what he speaks to them is appropriate, right? Because I be listening to it like he is disrespectful, rude, and then when a woman get back with him, he deflecting what she's saying, even though what she say be true. He don't like he like to be a controller. He don't like nobody telling him something from a different point of view. I noticed that too. If you don't agree with him, he gonna hang the phone up on you, or he gonna pause you and still be cussing you out. It's just toxic. Like, it's embarrassing, disgusting, as my sister say. It's disgusting. I don't understand why they're listening to a broken man, because they are broken too, sis. Think about it. Broken attract broken. He attract broken people because he broken. A lot of his audience, read the comments. Read the comments on the people, and it'll tell you a lot about his audience. And his comments is from a lot of men. So what that tell you? It's a lot of men that like him because they like him. They get it. A lot of men like him because they're like him. So, broken attract broken. Get some help. Get some healing. I protect myself in the name of Jesus. On my dates, I'm gonna start asking dudes, do they listen to him? My brother was just talking about him in the hospital last night. We was at the hospital. We was just talking about that mess. It's like, real men don't believe in that mess. They'll tell you a lot about the man right away too, especially if he living it by the Bible. And the other guy, y'all heard of alpha male strategy? He is super disrespectful. I'd be like, oh my God. You feel this way about women? How you feel about your mom? Jesus. It's all a money grab. That's what I've been saying from the jump, Bella. They know black women make the most money. Like I'm going to keep saying. They know we make the most money. They know black women are the main ones who are single and want relationships and want love and want marriage. So they prey on that. That's why women need to wake up. I wish they would wake up. I guess I'm just chatting to myself about this. I've been saying this forever. They prey on that like they're trying to help you. But they not. They hurting you. And they keeping you stuck even more. Lord Jesus Christ. I like Tony Gaskins though. I think Tony Gaskins is the real deal. But a lot of them other ones, you could tell that you can just read between, you can read through them. You can read through them so easy. Derek Jackson, all of them. You'd be like, it be just sounding rehearsed. You can tell somebody who talking from the heart versus who just talking, telling women what they want to hear. You can tell. If you've been following different influencers and you can spot them, you could tell. I'm for real. Tony Gaskins is my big brother. I love him. He good. He good. Real men ain't online listening. Well, as he's starting to self-help group for men, right? And that's what I'm saying. Cause he know men ain't trying to hear that. Men out here trying to play the game. And he's setting women up to be played. Or selling them a fantasy. That's the thing they do too. Selling these girls a fantasy, and they paying all this money, like I said before, paying all the courses and paying to go to their speakings and all that crap. I'll be like, y'all women you being so desperate for love that you're not thinking and paying attention. That's why I don't be giving my money to folks. Real men ain't online listening to some weirdo in the dark, right? With the stuff spinning. He be having the thing like this. The thing be spinning like this. Ma'am, you are too big. Ma'am, he don't want you. Ma'am, you ain't high value. I'll be disrespectful. The thing be spinning like this. And then he be pushing buttons and stuff, humiliating them. He get a kick out of humiliating, talking down, and talking crazy to people. He'll pause the video and the woman to be talking, saying real shit, and he'll pause it and be like, putting the dust between the screen. I'll be like, tripping. He tripping. Jesus Lordy. Be with him. Do you know Derek J is really out here trying to convince folks he done came to the No, you know that's his new game. I said that though. I was like, watch, he gonna have a new course, y'all, on how to save your marriage. And these dumbass women, yeah, Derek, I need to save my marriage. I'm trying to get my man back. And here they go. Here go Derek. Well, the course is $999. Here she go. Yeah, King. Here go $999. I'm trying to save my marriage too. He's scamming you, girl. And then when you go telling the women the truth, trying to warn them, they get mad at you and cuss you out. I went through this so many times with people on the internet. That's why I just come to my channel. I don't just say nothing to nobody. I let stupid people be stupid. They gotta learn their own. Derek Justin's a whole different awful beast. Yeah, I can look in his eyes and tell like something ain't right with him. When his wife was speaking on that situation, when she was speaking and he was looking into her eyes, I was looking at him like he looking at her like you better not say nothing, not a lie. He ain't say that, but his eyes said that. Well, that's what I think. His eyes said that to me. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. That's my little speculation. But they are straight foolish for buying into that shit. Literally. They be desperate. And then because he tall, dark, and handsome, Derek can sell you, he can sell you air and you gonna buy it. Because he fine. Oh, yes, he's selling air for $3 million. Girl, I'm about to go cash out my 401k because he's selling it. And y'all making him richer. And you still going to clock in at goddamn the pizza place. Sad. He's been exposed. And you know what's sad though, even more? He been exposed and he got more followers. He got more followers and he got more people on his side. You know why? Because we're numb to pain. This is like a normal thing, like it's cute and fun. I love it here. Pain and cheating is normal for some reason. He lost some followers too though, but a lot and then he got the nerve to be back on here still preaching. I was like, oh, yeah, y'all in the comments talking about, yes, King. Everybody makes mistakes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Y'all be jocking anybody. Y'all jock everybody under the sun. Embarrassing. She looks like an abused woman. Yeah, something ain't right. People need therapy, right? And I don't get why they won't pay a real therapist, but they're gonna pay their king $300 for a course, but won't go pay for the real help. I still don't understand that. Therapy don't even cost as much as what y'all paying these influencers, making them richer. I don't get it. I just don't get it. The only payment they gonna get out of me if I like them is my view. My view for watching your video is the only payment you gonna get from me. If I like you. If I don't like you, I ain't watching. But I did watch Kevin a couple times to see what he was about, and I'm like, this man is crazy. He crazy. He a plum fool. Get a kick out of disrespecting and hurting and talking to us crazy. He kicked the real though to a lot of women because a lot of women do need to hear the real, but a lot of them just in a bad space. That's why self-love and doing the healing and doing the work is important. Because if you do the work, you won't even need him to tell you some BS. No, you ain't wrong. Something's wrong with that dude. Some for some reason. Wait, but some. Oh, some. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. But some refuse to believe what they see. Yeah, people need therapy. Already, that his wife can't. That's sad. If she was smart, she'd have a stash. I'll have a whole stash on him. I'll be leveling up. The mentality. That's why the mentality. Because if you got the right mentality, you gonna know, and you will already be prepared for the worst for when the worst come. But she's so sucked in, and she already it's too late. Her mind already gone. If she had that mentality, she would be leveled up, and she had that mental and have her backup plan already ready to roll. Have her little emergency condo set up. Had that money set up to start her new life, or just I don't know if she gonna stay for the benefits or what, but I don't know because he do make a lot of money. But your sanity and your happiness, man, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Um, A lot of women was like, girl, she better not leave. She's stupid. She ain't gonna leave. But you never know till you in that situation, though. So, you never know. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Y'all sticking around all this time. Ah, I love y'all. Y'all so sweet. So sweet. Appointment at 3 o'clock. So I got some more time. So what are y'all doing? And then if he started doing that, he probably not gonna stop. With that money and that level of success he got, and all the women chasing after him. I got a quick story time for y'all. So remember I was telling y'all how I was dating this guy, right? Well, my what I thought was my boyfriend, and I found out the guy had a girlfriend. Told y'all about the girl that was stalking me. So she was stalking me on social media in public. She popped up at a family event. She popped up at the gym. She just always popping up trying to argue and fight over this man. Even after I left him, she still was harassing me. So she was tagging me and stuff on Facebook. One time, she tagged me in a Derrick Jackson video. This how you know where her mind at. Because this is what I'm saying. Anybody who follow him, something wrong with their mind. Because I never cared for him in the beginning. Sasha was just in the bed. She was on the floor. She was in the bed. Then she was on the floor in the corner over here. But she ran away there. So the woman was tagging me in Derrick Jackson videos, like, doing nothing. Why is it still winter outside? Girl, I don't know. It's cold. But I'm like, why is you tagging me and stuff? And then in his video, it was saying something like about being the other woman or something. One of his videos, like, ladies, if you're the other woman, you need to know that he's not gonna stop and all. You know how he do his little fake preachers. And I'm like, girl, I told her, like, girl, why is you tagging me in this? Don't tag me. Like, you need to worry about being with your dude. Going over there. But the point I'm making is, people who follow him got issues. And they need help. They need self-love. They need to really sit down with themselves and stop chasing this fantasy. Because a lot of them selling fantasies to you and capitalizing off your money because they know that we got the money. We got the professions, the careers, the money. You don't see nobody else getting got like us. And it's just sad and disheartening because how are we going to ever build each other up if we trying to scam on each other? How are we going to build each other up? Terrible. So I think I'm about to end my video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching me. I don't know if I want to do another video just on a random chat because I always get off the topic like I do. But I think I touched everything. Y'all want to say anything before I leave? Look at my journal, y'all. This thing so up. Falling apart. My journal got a mind of its own. That's how you know I be journaling. Cards. I be doing this. I do my work. You leaving, Bella? Bye, lovely. And thank y'all for always watching me. Y'all see my wig standing in the corner? Embarrassing. Have a beautiful day and don't take no shit. Oh, thank you, sis. You too. You have a beautiful day too. And you know we never taking no bullshit. Never. The other women single. Girl, sucks to be you. Because I can't do it. He over here acting like a whole single dollar bill and you acting like you married to it. Sad. So I'm about to leave. I'm about to end my chat now. Button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Bye.